The Ring of Honor Pure Championship started in 2004 when AJ Styles defeated CM Punk to become the inaugural champion.
When you think about guys like AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, Jay Lethal, these guys represent the Pure title, Samoa Joe to the fullest. These are guys that have mastered their craft and showed that inside of that ring, you can have pure wrestling. It's not about finishers, it's not about signature moves, it's about wrestling. It's about the sport of professional wrestling.
You get 3 rope breaks. After that, you can be pinned or submitted in, on, or under the ropes. You get 1 closed fist. A second results in a disqualification. You can lose the championship on a countout or disqualification. And if anybody interferes, they are fired. They are gone from Ring of Honor Wrestling.
These separate the rules and make it about 2 people inside of the ring showing that they are the best at professional wrestling.
On July 23rd at Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor, I think Daniel Garcia is in the driver's seat. Wheeler Yuta has prepared for men like Josh Woods and Jonathan Gresham, submission-based wrestlers that will try to force you to use your rope breaks or go for the quick pins. I know Chris Jericho has been in Daniel Garcia's ear. I know that Garcia is prepared to use the rules against Wheeler Yuta. In the past, this strategy has worked great for wrestlers like Doug Williams and John Walters. I don't think that'll be any different at Death Before Dishonor.
I feel Wheeler Yuta will retain the championship simply because he wants to hold on to what the Ring of Honor Pure Championship represents. If you look at Daniel Garcia, I believe he's a phenomenal athlete, but he's also an entertainer. He wants to entertain the crowd. He wants the people to get behind him, the showmanship. That doesn't apply for the Pure title.
Hey, I'm Caprice Coleman, and I'm here today with the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, Wheeler Yuta. And I'm also here with his challenger, Daniel Garcia, representing the Jericho Appreciation Society. I want to ask the champion a question first. Wheeler, what is it like being the Ring of Honor Pure Champion? A championship that holds so much history and prestige.
Caprice, holding this championship, it's both an honor and a responsibility. It's an honor in that it shows that I am truly the purest encapsulation of what it means to be a professional wrestler, but it's also a responsibility to guys like Bryan Danielson, like Nigel McGuinness, guys who brought this championship forward and to defend it against sports entertainers like my opponent here.
Daniel, let me ask you a question. Why have you had your eye on the championship, the Pure Championship at that? What would make you a great champion? How would you represent that title?
Just heard him name these names like Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness. And I just think the name Wheeler Yuta, it doesn't fit in all those great names. I think Daniel Garcia would fit much better. You know, those people have held this title, this great, prestigious title, to such a high standard, and I just don't think you fit. I don't think you fit at all.
Oh, wow. Yuta, do you see any holes in Garcia's games?
I mean, we got his Kangol hat, we got whatever this tank top thing is that he's doing now. No, I mean, we got a few holes. I think the biggest one that I see, though,
Be careful, be careful.
Hey, it's all right, man. It's just a lack of mental toughness. See, I was in that cage with him in Blood and Guts. You learn a lot about a man when he starts bleeding, and I looked in his eyes. I saw a coward. We were exchanging slaps between the 2 rings. I looked in his eyes. I saw fear. I saw pain. You didn't see that in my eyes, Garcia. So what are you gonna do? It's just me and you.
The only thing I saw is when I whipped you with a belt and threw you off the cage into a pile of thumbtacks, 2,000 thumbtacks. That's what I saw.
Yeah?
I didn't see you for the rest of the match after that. Where was you at?
Yeah, you're gonna be whipping me with a belt?
I might be. I might be.
Throwing thumbtacks out there
Who
for this belt? No, man.
Daniel, let me ask you a question. What do you feel about your game right now? How will your prowess represent the Pure title?
You want to know what I think the hole in your game is?
Yeah, what's up?
You're too nice.
Oh,
You're
that's
too compassionate. I'm not. Caprice, you pay attention to the internet, right?
Of course, yeah.
When Bryan came to AEW, what was he saying in every interview? Who did he want by his side? It wasn't Wheeler Yuta, it was Daniel Garcia. Every single interview he said, oh, I want Daniel Garcia to be by my side. I want him in my stable. I want to help level him up. He didn't say he wanted to level you up. And Regal can teach you all he wants to teach you, but he's trying to teach you the traits that I was blessed with, that I was born with. I am nasty. I am grimy, I am violent.
Wheeler, the Blackpool Combat Club has the potential to hold a lot of titles. They have the Interim World Championship. Claudio could possibly be the Ring of Honor World Champion, and you are holding the Pure Champion. Has this been the plan the whole time for the Blackpool Combat Club?
The plan hasn't been just to collect championships for the sake of having hardware. No, the plan has always been to push forward our vision of professional wrestling, push forward what we see. You know, you talk about Bryan Danielson saying a lot about you before he got here, and then he stepped in the ring with you. and he stepped in the ring with me. And then he knew what was up. Look, Garcia, you don't worry about it, man. Look, there's a reason that I have this championship already. It's because I embody what Blackpool Combat Club, what professional wrestling represents. And you know, that's what's reigning supreme. That's why we have the interim championship. That's why Claudio is gonna go win the Ring of Honor World Championship. And that's why I have this pure championship right now, bud.
Speaking of the Blackpool Combat Club and their championship and the factions, they feel they are the dominant faction in AEW. How do you feel about that?
Hell nah, definitely not, definitely not. They couldn't even beat us on their own. They had to get Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz. If it was a one-on-one matchup, Jericho Appreciation Society, Blackpool Combat Club, you guys don't stand a chance, man.
Guys, I have one more question, and I'm gonna let the champion answer first, okay, Garcia? Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, Saturday, July 23rd. Who walks away the Ring of Honor Pure Champion?
Caprice, it's gotta be me.
Why is that?
See, this match, this is a professional wrestler versus a sports entertainer. See, I've known this guy for a long time. Danny, I've known you for a long time, and I always thought we were cut from the same cloth. I thought you were a pro wrestler like me. I thought you loved this. Where's that guy that I had an hour-long draw with in a 100-degree warehouse, huh? Yeah, where's that guy? Where's the guy who loved this so much? Do you remember the first day we met? It's after you fought for a year. You fought for a year to come back from that car accident.
Hey, shut up. Do not talk about the car accident. We are not cut from the same cloth. We are not cut from the same cloth.
Oh, no,
you don't have that dog in you. Look, I got that dog in me.
Yeah, I'm
this
too
dog's
nice.
gonna bite
I'm
down
too
on
nice.
your
I
neck.
ain't got no
It's gonna
love
clamp
for you.
down to your
I ain't got
jugular.
no love
Don't you
for
ever
you,
talk
Danny.